at this time and hour is because we want to.
Okay. And if any of you want me to go over stuff with you, just please send me a little text on Photoshop and let's do it, okay? I mean, on Discord, and then let's do it.
Absolutely will. Thank you so much. We love you so much.
Oh, I love you guys too. Thank you. Yeah.
So nice of you.
I just want you guys to get stronger and get better, and this is the way we do it. So,
yeah.
Yay! I'll see you later.
Also,
go enjoy your dinner.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So the settings in here are one of the ones anti-overflow. It could be the anti-overflow. I gotta remember. It should be if you do a search on Google, it'll tell you which one of them is, and I think it's in the anti-overflow. It's possible.
And would that affect the paint bucket tool as well?
Yeah, it affects if the paint bucket tool is set up the same way, then yeah, it's going to affect every layer that's underneath it. And brush shape, anti-analyzing, yeah. It's one of these settings that are sitting in here that allows it, blend with subcolor. There it is. If you allow that blend with subcolor, if you click that eyeball, it will grab the other colors and mix them. That's so awful. Yeah. Okay. Some people think that's cool, but it's not.
I was just about to say that and you stopped me.
Yeah. It's like, it's not. Because you know what it does? It takes away your control of the paint. You know what I mean? It makes it random. So if I put a yellow over here and a red over here, and it made an orange by mistake, and I didn't want that to happen, I would be so upset. But if I want to control that, what I would do is I would make one layer, and I would make the one layer or yellow, and then I would take a red with another layer, and I would opaquely paint across the yellow, turning it orange. That way I have control, not the program. Does that make sense?
Okay.
That way I am the painter, not the program. I have the control of the paint, not the program.
I guess that setting is for people that are trying to paint as realistically as possible onto the program.
Yeah, I think that setting is for, I don't know, Sonic recolors?
For losers is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, the setting is like, to me, it's like, oh my God, please don't do that to me. I'm painting in Photoshop. Yeah, I'm painting in Photoshop because I want control. And when I am painting in traditional, I want that control too. So I will purposely not let the paint do that. But in the program, you have no choice if you set your brush to that.
Alan?
Yeah.
Can I ask you something interesting or whatever? I don't know how to say this. Have you ever had a thumbnail, whether it was in black and white or color, and you really, really liked it, but every time you tried to blow it up and work on it in a bigger scale render, it just didn't look as good as the original thumbnail that you came up with?
Yeah. I think what's happening is that the tiny little thumbnail has all the compositional sides that you really like. And then when you start blowing it up, it really loses that spontaneity and freshness.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to keep that, you have to be very, very when you blow it up to mid-size, and then redraw over top of it and try and keep that fresh spontaneity into it, and then save it and then blow it up just a little bigger. and see if it's still got that freshness to it and that spontaneity. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
that original little drawing was so loose and so free that when you blow it up, it becomes stiff and rigid. So yeah,
Mhm.
I totally understand what you're saying, because sometimes it's really cool when you take ink and you do like ink smudges and ink blotches, or run the ink across a piece of paper, and you look at it and you go, wow, that's really cool on the paper. But then you take a photograph of it, you blow it up, and it looks awful.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah.
I had this like thing that I drew in my sketchbook, and then I brought it over to my digital thing and then drew really loosely with color. And I'm like, hey, this looks pretty cool. And then every time I've tried to work on it and blow it up and like refine it, I can't like get into it. I'm like, I like the original little mini drawing I did more, and I don't know why. It's like,
Yeah. You should save it as a little tiny one and just leave it. And
some
just-
things are meant to be tiny.
some things are meant to be tiny, and some things are meant to not be played with. They're perfect the way they are.
Oh, I kind of like that. That's a cute little philosophy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, does anybody else want help? Are we all good?
I think we're good.
Yeah. Do you
I
guys?
think
We're good.
I think we covered a lot of good stuff tonight.
Yeah. Hopefully, you